What is going on, everybody? Super SP here, and I want to talk about something a little bit differently today. I want to talk about becoming a better Yu-Gi-Oh player. For a while now, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh semi-casually, trying to make that next push to the competitive level, and it's difficult. This game has so many cards, so much knowledge that you need to pack into yourself to even start playing competitively, that I want to start this series on the bare basics and start moving forward throughout everything. So if you like what you see and you want to join this journey with me to becoming a more competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player, please smash that like, join the YouTube channel. I'm out here on Twitch all the time, twitch.tv/supersp, and let's get right into it. So, utilities. Besides the deck, and besides the backpack, besides playing Yu-Gi-Oh, what do you need to start getting better? What's up, Welsh Knight of Darkness? Thank you so much for following. You need to get yourself some ways to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Some of those ways will be Dueling Book, Dueling Nexus, and any of the Yu-Gi-Oh Pro/EDO Pro utilities available to you. Some of these are simulators. And, well, they're all simulators, but some of these are simulators. And what I mean by that, Dueling Nexus and EDO Pro will allow you to guide your way through your deck. It teaches you how to play whatever deck you are playing or whatever cards you are playing because it only gives you the options available to you while you are doing it. You don't have to worry about choosing the wrong card, making the wrong combo lines. This stuff will make sure that if you're able to do that combo, if you're able to activate that effect, it will let you know you can activate it. Sometimes, yeah, you can't cheat. Essentially, Welsh Knight, you're right. You cannot cheat when using these programs, and they teach you the bare basics of your deck and what you are playing. Dueling Book, however, is also a simulator, but it simulates what it's like to be in a real duel. So, like, the difference between these two is Dueling Nexus and EDO Pro and Yu-Gi-Oh Pro and all these other utilities that run like that do not feel the way a real duel feels. It's not like when you're at an actual event or you're in face-to-face, you know, on the other side of a board with a player. It doesn't work that same way. This runs more like a video game, which, you know, some people want. Some people want that video game style. You get to have fun, veg out, not have to learn your deck the way you're supposed to learn your deck. But what about the people like me that want to translate from online play to playing in person? You know, misplays will happen on EDO Pro and Dueling Nexus, but they happen because of misplays. And, like, not misplays like misclicks. Like, you click the wrong card by accident, or you do the wrong thing by the wrong click. You essentially have now fucked up. Whereas Dueling Book does have a level of, I made a mistake and you can pull back. It's really all depends on who you're playing against and if it's a competitive setting or if it's a casual setting. But in EDO Pro and in Dueling Nexus and in Dueling Book, there's no rolling back. Dueling Book, however, it teaches you how to play like you're at an event. You know, you have to go through your deck. You have to know exactly what card you're searching because it doesn't tell you what card you're searching. You have to know exactly what effects you're activating because it doesn't tell you what effects you're activating. And most importantly, if you're playing with somebody who's a friend or if you're on the opposite table where you're just practicing, if you make a mistake, you can roll it back. It doesn't lock you into whatever play you just made. It's like you have the board of cards right in front of you. I look down at my table that I play Yu-Gi-Oh on, which is funny, but it's like you have your cards right in front of you, and it's like you're playing with your buddy, practicing for an event right before an event, and you're like, oh shit, I just misplayed. Fuck. And you have that knowledge in your head, but while playing with that friend, they'll allow you to pick your cards up and, like, you know, fix your board. You're not playing for money. You're not doing anything where, like, I take your prize card like Battle City tournament rules. No, it's just, you're just playing the game. And that's something about Dueling Book that I like and I don't like. Me, it's been a difficult time getting into Dueling Book because I started on these computer programs like Dueling Nexus and EDO, and it gets it locked in your head that the program does it for you. So, depending on what you're looking to do and how you're looking to play Yu-Gi-Oh, whichever way you want to start, I personally would recommend starting with EDO Pro, starting with Dueling Nexus, but keeping it in the back of your mind. You need to commit this stuff to memory. Because when you're playing in front of an actual person or when you're playing Dueling Book, you don't get the luxury of knowing what card you're searching. You don't get the luxury of knowing what effects are activatable on the board at a specific time. it pushes your knowledge of the game. And that gets to my next thing. If you want to become a better competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player the same way that I do, you need to open your horizons to the decks that are available and all the different cards that are available to you. Read the cards. I love these programs because you can just search a card, like let's look up True King of Calamities. I want to search him real quick, but boom, let's look it up. Now you can read exactly what True King does. You're a little bit confused on certain effects for cards, and you want to know a little bit more of like why you lost that duel to somebody or why they were able to do whatever line of play that they were able to do. Just look it up. You know, say you want to look up Dragoons because you didn't know about the effect that he pops your monster. You just look up Dragoon real quick, scroll down, boom, you're reading it, and you're like, you can destroy one. Oh, okay, so that makes sense why he was able to do that. So it's just like, that's what I mean. Of course, I knew what Dragoon does, but what I'm saying is it takes that question of how did they do that away, and now you have access to every card. And when I say every card, you even get stuff that's in the OCG. Salaman, great. I love Salads. Salads is the deck that I learned how to play this game on, and you can just look it up right here. You can even see the stuff that we don't have yet. Blaze Dragon. Please get over here. We don't have any XC support, and that new card that came out for Salad this year is a vanilla, even though it's an effect monster. Where is he? Where is he? I talk about him all the time. Come on, come on. Zebroid X. What is this card doing in the TCG? Get rid of him. Give me Blaze Dragon. Please. Ghost from the past, maybe. You know, it says from the past. You know, Salad was technically in the past. Maybe we get Blaze Dragon. Who the fuck knows? But we're going to do more of these series, and I want to do more of these talks. I did edit and do some stuff in this video, so I did clip most of this from my Twitch, and later on we're going to be putting it on YouTube. If you see the links down below, I do appreciate all the love and support. And on episode 2, I want to start talking more about deck building, deck choices, and understanding what it means to play against the meta. Different hand traps will come up, different things will come up. This is going to be something that I really want to focus on maybe 1 to 2 episodes on. And then after that, we were going to start talking about things you're going to need. Things you're going to need to buy, sleeves, other things. But if you like where this series is going and you want to join me on this journey to becoming one of the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Greats, no, I'm not going to be the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Great, but I want to be competitive. I don't want to suck at this game anymore. And I don't want to say I know I suck, but I know I suck. The first step at getting better at any video game on a competitive level is to recognize where your skill level is at, understand where you are compared to the competition, and then having the will and desire to get better. Because if you just think you're the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, if you think you're the best League of Legends player, you think you're the best Call of Duty player, you're never going to have room to get better. You have to call yourself on your mistakes. And that's what I'm here to do today for myself and on this channel, and I hope you're here with me. Much love, and I hope I see you on the next one. Peace.